Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Friday. Well, today as you can see we have an unbagging. That means we have a review. So let's find out what is in the bag. All right. Get everything out of there. Okay. We have Joy Sunday kits. There are 3 of them. And let's see, which do we want first? I guess we'll go this way. These kits come from the GBFkE store. And if they have any specials or any discount codes, I'll put those in here. So we'll start with this one on top. And this one is a 30 by 31, $6.81. Put the bag over there. All right. It's called Breakfast Bed. Isn't that pretty? It's just plain and simple and easy. Sorry, I must have been talking too much past couple of days. So, it does have some back stitching. 14 count. And yeah, I like the blues, the browns. There's kind of some orange tones to that. So very nice. Let's see here if it says, oh, here we go. It's 124 by 129. And it has 2 sets of numbers. Top set goes to the paper pattern and the bottom set goes to the canvas. And it has a total, looks like 41 colors. We have full stitch, half stitch, quarter stitch, and back stitch. So we have 310 black to start off things. We have 825, which is kind of a dark navy. And anything else that I know. And they're using B5200 for the white, but very nice pattern. There's going to be back stitching around the bread to show all the cuts and the crusts, and around this little pitcher over here with some jam and bread. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's take a look at the colors here. Get them all shook out. Everybody's all messed up. Okay, it does come with 2 thread cards, 2 needles. Comes on the nice thread card, but there's your oranges and your golds. Kind of a pale lavender. I mean, as pale as you can go. I can barely tell that's lavender if it wasn't next to the greens. Some nice turquoise. There's your 310 black. Beautiful blues and oranges and pinks. There's a nice rose color there. Maybe that's for the jam. There's 2 nice rose colors and some purples. So, beautiful, beautiful colors. Let's take a look at the canvas. Canvas is serged all the way around. I'm trying to figure out which way is which. You don't have to do the background, but very nicely printed. Nice, big, huge key so you can see all the symbols. And the back stitching is really going to make this beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Let me move this. It's just getting right under my elbow over here. All right. Let's see here. It is 29.5 centimeters or a little over 11.5 inches by 12 inches or almost 30.5 centimeters. The actual, that thing won't stay there. The actual is approximately, a little over 9 inches or 23 centimeters by almost 9 inches or 22.5 centimeters. So very nice. Looks like a very easy stitch. I don't see a whole bunch of confetti, but the symbols are so nice. So nice. Very nice. Just lovely. All right, let's take a look at the next one. And it is 36 by 22, 14 count, $7.95. And let's get it out of its lovely Joy Sunday bag. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all the details. There's going to be some back stitching in that one. Yeah. To bring all those little bits and bobs and the flowers, but very gorgeous. It's called Florid, if I could just talk, Florid Heart. Trying to get it separated here. But lovely turquoises and pinks. Ugh, gorgeous. Nice little bouquet to stitch for the summer. Oh, I thought that was going to tell me how big it was. It is 161 by 134 stitches. We have a total of 45 colors. Now this one only has full stitch, French knot, and back stitch. And look at the back stitch on that butterfly. Oh my goodness. If you like back stitching, this is your game. Gorgeous. Let's see, we have 310 black. And nothing else I know. Using B5200 for the white. So, yeah. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Beautiful. Let's take a look at all those gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Get it all undone here. Shake it out. Take it apart. There we go. Beautiful blue. Come on, white. What is the problem? Get with the program here. We got some peach colors. Look at that jelly bean purple. Gorgeous. Kind of a bluish purple. Kind of a mauve and a dark, dark rose. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, and we have some of my favorite turquoise. 996. I didn't see that in the list. Some beautiful turquoise. Palish turquoise. Beautiful blues, pinks, roses, oranges. Lots of beautiful, beautiful colors. This thing's going to be a piece of work to do the back stitching on, though. Holy cow. Yeah. Let's take a look at the canvas. Let's be positive. Oh my goodness. But see, 95% of this picture is going to be in the back stitching. But yeah, very nicely done. Hasn't been wet. Nice big huge key like the last one. So that you can see all your numbers and your thread card numbers. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now, it's a little bit, what do you call it? I can't even think of the word. Confettied. But not so much that it's horrible. You know, you're going to have all the shades and everything. And I think with 44 colors that's going to show. Now it's 14.5 inches or a little over 36.5 centimeters by 31 centimeters or 12.25 inches. Actual picture size is, oh, it looks like 9.5 inches or 24 centimeters by a little over 11.5 inches or 29.5 centimeters. So not too big. It's just a lot of detailing in this. So it'll be interesting to see how all that back stitching comes together. So if you're a pro at back stitching, this is your game because there's a lot going on in there. Not real sure about that one. Kind of scary. All right, we got one more, and this one is 48 by 37, $11.36. So these are all very reasonably priced. I like that fact. I think we barely crested 10. We went right over to 11.36, which is the highest one that I have. So yeah, very nice. And this one is called Garden Girl. I love this. I love all the beautiful flowers and the dark reds and the light pinks. And I wonder how much back stitching is going to be in that. Beautiful, beautiful picture. And all those shades of green. Just looks like pure summer, doesn't it? I wish summer would show up around here. It is 220 by 165. And let's take a look. We have 2 sets of numbers. Top one goes to the paper pattern. Bottom goes to the canvas. We have a total of 36 colors in this. We have no 310 black. Okay. But you only have full stitch, half stitch, and back stitch. No French knots. So, yeah. I don't know any, I'm not seeing any colors that are jumping out at me at all, except for B5200. So, yeah. Isn't that just stunning? It is a full coverage, this one. The other 2 were partials. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. Oh, good. So you only have back stitching a little bit in her hair, a little bit on the basket, in her hand, a little tiny bit on these bigger flowers. Just kind of here, there, and everywhere to kind of distinguish them. And you can't hardly see it, but there is a yellow back stitching in there. I hate when they use that. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can't you use a darker color? But it doesn't look too horrible like that one there in the middle. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get the colors out. We'll take a gander at them. There's a lot of thread here for a 14 count, but I guess it is full coverage, so let me get it apart. Alright, we'll just do the smaller one first. Beautiful teals, greens. Isn't that beautiful colors? Oh, and not too much 310. I'm so used to saying 310-1. B5200. It's right there. Holy cow. So we do have some darker colors. This is 934, which is a dark olive green, but lots of shades of green, some peaches, some reddish orange, more into the burnt orange variety over here, maybe a little bit of a bricky red, kind of lighter yellow for highlights, but yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And that's a lot of thread for 14 count. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe we're going to use it all. I have no idea. Let me take a look at the canvas here. Oh my goodness, if I can get it on. Seriously, nothing is cooperating today. But as you can see, it's full coverage. Does not look terribly confettied at all. Beautiful. Nice. Oops, I'll show you this way. Nice big key, very easy to see. Here's your half cross stitches over here. They're always done like that. These are your full stitches, and on this side, your back stitches. So very nice. Let's measure this one. It's a nice size. It's not huge. I like that part. I have several huge 14 count. Yeah. Okay, 18 3/4 inches or 47.5 centimeters by 37 centimeters or 14.5 inches. The actual picture size is, about 11 3/4 inches or 29.5 centimeters by, sorry, my nose ditched. And this way it is 15 3/4 inches or 40 centimeters. So not too bad, a little under 16 by what? 16 by almost 12 by 16. So very nice, very pleased with all 3 of these kits. They are just absolutely stunning, very easy to stitch on. You know, you don't have to, you just go for broke over here on this pale, not pale, it's more of a neon yellow green. Oh my goodness, yeah, it just kind of goes through everything, but I want to do the flowers, so you know how that is. I don't want to mess with all those boring trees. I love to stitch flowers, but gorgeous, gorgeous. thank you, GBFkE, for these 3 gorgeous kits. Now, if they have any specials or discount codes, it'll be in the beginning of the video and in the description box below. So do check that out. I'm sure they're having Mother's Day specials this week. So do check that out. They have diamond painting, cross stitch, and paint by number, tools and crafts for all of that. They have the silk and the beaded cross stitch as well. They always have a great selection, great prices, so do check them out. Thank you everyone for watching today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.